And welcome to today's sports report. First up, earlier today, approximately 20 primary schools converged at the Botanic Gardens for day one of the 2016 annual Primary Schools Mini Volleyball Festival. This Primary Schools Mini Volleyball Festival is in its 6th edition. Last year, the Salibre Primary School took home the Division 1 and the Siniku Primary School won the Division 2 of the boys segment, whilst the Wesley Primary School took home the Division 1 and the Granford Primary School won the Division 2 of the girls segment. In some freehand domino results from yesterday, Game 1, High Rollers finished top seed with 3 points, Arms second with 2 points and Hurt Them with 1 point. Game 2, 007 got 90 does for their 3 points, while Remix were 30 wins behind for their second place finish, and Costiles bottom with 58 does to secure 1 point. In Game 3, Simple wasn't so simple after all. They landed 91 kills to take top with 3 points, while Strikers only found themselves battling against Kingshill Power, Strikers getting 68 kills for their second place, 2 points, and Kingshill Power 58 for their bottom finish with 1 point. On to some cricket now. St. Lucia beat Dominica by 6 wickets in another low-scoring match to inch closer towards the title. Dominica batted first and could only get 65 all out from 32.2 overs. Malachi Xavier scored 21 not out and Von Elise getting 10. Jaden Ellibox picked up 4 for 13 in his 10 overs with 5 maidens. Tyrell Chikoy bagged 2 for 7. St. Lucia in reply scored 67 for 4 in 16.3 overs. Gavin Sirio scored 13 not out and Ethan Dokshov bagged 1 for 18, Jet Joseph 1 for 13, Mikel Rivera 1 for 14 and Malachi Xavier getting 1 for 10. The other match at the Benjamin's Park in Portsmouth ended in a no result because of rain. Grenada were 25 without loss at the time, batting first when the match was called off. With the win, St. Lucia has moved into first place with 6 points, having won 3 out of 4 matches. Grenada are in second place with 5 points with 2 wins, a loss and a no result. St. Vincent are in third place with 3 points and 1 win, 2 losses and a no result, while Dominica, the host country, are in the cellar position with 2 points from 1 win and 3 losses. Today has been considered a rest day in the tournament. We continue. The 2 matches which were scheduled to take place last night did not take place. The match at the Benjamin's Park between Kalibishi and Nemesis United had to be called off due to waterlogged conditions, while the match at the Pori Plainfield between Dr. Daru All-Stars and Nubia was called off due to lack of field preparation. The league continues tonight with Wood City Strikers taking on Dubla Football Club at the Benjamin's Park, while at the Pori Plainfield, Ray Charles Point Michel will come up against South City All-Stars. Also playing tonight in a double-header at the Newtown Plainfield, Wayne George Academy will battle Dailies, to be followed by Bath Estate Football Club versus Goodwill All-Stars. And 2 players from the newly crowned DFA Division 1 League champions, Petrocari Point Michel, have been banned with immediate effect by the disciplinary committee of the Dominica Football Association. Peter Toussaint and Danny Williams are being disciplined for their behavior in the playoff match between Petrocaribe Point Michel and Itasi United, played at the Pori Plainfield on February 25, 2016. Peter Toussaint has been banned from playing football under the auspices of the Dominica Football Association until the end of the 2016-2017 season, while Danny Williams has been banned from playing football under the auspices of the Dominica Football Association in the first 4 matches for the team he has registered for in the 2016-2017 season. And moving on, West Indies all-rounder Dwayne Bravo has described the West Indies Cricket Board as the most unprofessional board in the world. The 32-year-old said the players' kit was not ready for the World 2020, which they won by beating England in the final on Sunday. Bravo said, and I quote, "We get to India, our names were not even printed on the uniforms." End of quote. He also described the WICB president Dave Cameron as arrogant and very immature. Bravo, who was stripped of the West Indies captaincy 2 years ago after leading a players' strike that resulted in them returning early from a tour of India, said, "Our manager had to leave our camp to get names and numbers printed while in India." The West Indies players are involved in a long-running pay dispute with the WICB, with several leading players choosing not to play Test cricket. T20 captain Darren Sammy heavily criticized the WICB during the post-match presentation after his side's thrilling 4-wicket win over England in Kolkata on Sunday. Bravo, Sammy and opening batsman Chris Gale were among the players who were not offered contracts by the WICB for 2015-2016. The WICB says it will only negotiate players' contracts with the West Indies Players Association, although just one player in the 15-man squad for the T20 World Cup is a member of the West Indies Players Association. On to some football. Fernandinho's deflected goal earned Manchester City a draw in the first leg of their Champions League quarter-final at Paris Saint-Germain. Kevin De Bruyne's clinical finish gave City the lead after Johat saved Zlatan Ibrahimovic's penalty for PSG. Ibrahimovic capitalized on Fernando's error to equalize, and Adrien Rabiot tapped in after the break to put the French champions PSG in front. Elsewhere in Germany, Wolfsburg stunned Real Madrid by comfortably beating the Spanish team in the first leg of their Champions League quarter-final tie. The hosts were awarded a controversial penalty when Casemiro was deemed to have fouled Andre Schürrle and Ricardo Rodriguez converted from the spot. Real were poor defensively, and a rapid attack ended with Bruno Henrique setting up Max Arnold for the second. Defeat was Real's first in the Champions League quarter-final since 2004 and leaves the 10-time winners needing a vastly improved performance in the return leg at the Bernabeu next Tuesday. And that concludes the Primetime Sport Report for today. I am Alian Christopher saying goodbye.